We are here in Portugal to bring you a fantastic match. It is Sporting Lisbon versus Real Madrid. In Portugal, here Sporting are host against Real Madrid in the Celebrity Conquest Cup Group C. Match week 2 here in Group C. Both of these teams won their respective matches. Real Madrid beat Union Berlin 3-0. Al Nassr lost 2-0 to Sporting at home. Whoever wins this will basically be top of the group. And it's Father Ted starting in goal for Sporting. Luther King, Dr. Phil, DJ Khaled, Bradley Walsh and Chris Tarrant holding up the defence, as well as the King and Tom Moore in the midfield. And up front we have Nick Knowles, St David and Joan of Arc. So no changes to this Sporting side from that 2-0 victory over Al Nassr last week. See if Real Madrid have any changes. Trump starts in goal for Real Madrid today. And it's AJ Tracy, Grade A, Under A, Bruno Mars and Light Yagami at the back. And Ron fucking Ray Siegel and Harvey Knut, and Ed Sheeran, Oppenheimer and Kang the Conqueror up front, and Ron McDonald, by the way. The only replacement is Mary Seacole coming in place of Gandhi, as Gandhi did pick up that red card last match for those 2 challenges on Abel. Yes, he challenged the same player twice and got a red card, 2 yellows. And here's Nick Knowles, the King, which got man of the match last match he was in. Here's Joan of Arc against AJ Tracy today. And that's actually going to be a foul from AJ Tracy already, only 5 minutes into the match. And Sporting Lisbon already have a free kick in a decent position, actually. Yeah, and I believe that is, yep, it's the King to take. Who's waiting in the box for it? Here's St David in the box. Goodbye, Mary. Goodbye, whoever that was. Here's Seacole. Mary Seacole here on leading the counter attack. DJ Khaled trying to defend. Here's Harfer Knut. Harfer Knut finds Ed Sheeran, which scored the first goal in the last match. Bradley Walsh trying to defend him. Harfer Knut in the middle. Back to Ed Sheeran. Back to Harfer Knut. Good save. Oh, it was a good save in the end. Look at this shot by Harfer Knut. It's a brilliant save in the end, actually. Unbelievable stop. I'm going to have the first Real Madrid corner. Here's Kang the Conqueror. Harfer Knut. Here's Harfer Knut with the ball now. Lays it off to Ed Sheeran. May find a pass. Decides to lay it back to Harfer Knut, which finds Kang the Conqueror. And the Conqueror trying to break through. DJ Khaled with a block. But it's still Real Madrid here. Mary Seacole. Now Kang the Conqueror finds Light Yagami. Back to Kang. Oppenheimer! I thought he was going to have a dig then. Here's Tom Moore. St David. Back to Tom Moore. St David. To Tom Moore again. Over the top to Nick Knowles. Light Yagami's there though. Interception. Good interception by Light Yagami. Back to Trump. Here's Bruno Mars. Harfer Knut. Light Yagami. Kang the Conqueror. Harfer Knut. Actually, Harfer Knut gives it away there. Here's Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer against DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled gets the best of him there. Here's Tom Moore. The King. We've seen a lot of link-up from Tom Moore in the King last match. Here's Chris Tarrant, St David, Joan of Arc. And that is the interception which now leads the ball to Real Madrid. Here's Oppenheimer, Mary Seacole, Kang the Conqueror, Mary Seacole. Is Can the Conqueror? It's a brilliant save. Oh my god. Can the Conqueror just tried lifting this. Fantastic save in the end. And here we have the second corner. It's going to be Kang taking long. Here's Oppenheimer. Grado Andre. No, actually, Grado Andre gets it. Here's Ed Sheeran. Sheeran! Good save. Yet again. This Sporting keeper has put in some excellent saves today. 3 saves so far he's been forced to make. It just seems like it's just a matter of time before Martin Luther will score, before Sporting will, fucking Real Madrid will score. Can the Conqueror yet again? Is he going to decide to play this one short? Does. Here's Harper Canute. Decided to change up strategy after the first 2 didn't work. Here's the shot, it's in! And that ricocheted off the top and went in. It's Harper Canute. Number 51, Harper Canute. This. He just, look at this. Wants it back, gets it back. A great shot, ricochets off the top. And Harper Canute scores. 51, 1-0. It was coming. It had been coming for most of the match so far. Had been played in Sporting's half. The closing minutes of the first half here with Captain Tom Moore in possession. With the overarching ball actually to Nick Knowles, and like Yagami, off position a little. This isn't going to lead to anything, is it? The King gets challenged by Harper Canute, and there's the end of the first half. Might have been a chance there if Nick Knowles actually it's been a little bit quicker, but he couldn't. And now, going into the second half, the score is 1-0 to Real Madrid in Portugal. Here is Harper Canute, the goal scorer. Here's Ronald McDonald. Mary Seacole. Here's Harper Canute. Gives it away actually, Nick Knowles. A rare giveaway by Harper Canute. Nick Knowles. Here's the King. To Martin Luther King. St. David. Sees the King. The King's in here. Trying to get past Bruno Mars. Which does get a challenge on him. Here's Oppenheimer. Against Dr. Phil. Gets past him. Here's Harper Canute to Ed Sheeran. Kang in front of him. Luther King with an excellent challenge. Here's Nick Knowles. Captain Tom Moore. The King to St. David. Here's Nick Knowles. And Nick Knowles unfortunately gives it straight to Ed Sheeran. Here's Oppenheimer. Good challenge to the back from Tom Moore. Here's the King, St. David. Maybe trying to start something, St. David. Luther King to his left. Decides to use him. Back to St. David. Unfortunately, it was challenged. Here's Oppenheimer. Kang the Conqueror. Belt back to Grado Andre, now Bruno Mars. Quick movement there. Here's Ronald McDonald. Challenged by Tom Moore. Now Oppenheimer. Through to Kang the Conqueror. Kang the Conqueror's through here. Kang the Conqueror! What a goal! By Kang the Conqueror. How has he managed this? I've no idea how Kang has managed to score this. Look at this, there's loads of space, but he takes it on the right, gets it above. Look at this, lifts it. The keeper can't get to it, unfortunately enough. Father Ted lets it in. I think it's Father Ted. 72 minutes in, Kang the Conqueror scores. Is the king. Here's Joan of Arc. Chris Tarrant. Bradley Walsh. Here's Tom Moore. St. David. The king. Lays it off. Joan of Arc couldn't get there. Here's Trump. Light Yagami. Half a Canute. To Mary Seacole. Ron McDonald. To Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer sees Ed Sheeran. Bradley Walsh on the chase. Ed Sheeran's past him. Sheeran, Oppenheimer! 3-0. Father Ted lets it in. Father Ted's built it. Couldn't get a good enough hand on it. And so it is in. 3-0 here. Father Ted couldn't get to it. Look at this shit. Mainly because of the fucking dive in. Why would you ever decide to dive like that? What a knob. 3-0. Oppenheimer gets the goal. It's Dr. Phil. Interception by Ed Sheeran on that pass. He's like Yagami. Half a Canute. Ronald McDonald. Over the arcing ball to Ed Sheeran. Does get it. Sheeran shoots. Collection by Father Ted. Kicked out here. And it's back to Mary Seacole now. Oppenheimer. And that is the end of the match. There it is. It's a 3-0 victory once again for Real Madrid. This time it was in Portugal. Last time was at home. This time it happened in Portugal. And the next match after this, we have Union Berlin versus Al Nassr, which will still be entertaining, as both teams do need a victory. For now, this match ends 3-0. Sporting 0-0, Real Madrid 3. So have a quick look at the stats. Ed Sheeran got an assist, Kang got a goal. I thought Kang was going to get it, to be honest. I say he got 2 goals. Oppenheimer got a goal and an assist. Ronald McDonald got an assist. 6.7 when he got an assist. Half a Canute got a goal. Did pretty good, Half a Canute did, to be honest. Again, he's really good, Half a Canute. Anyway, Mary Seacole, didn't he notice? Did decently. A good replacement, actually, for Gandhi, to be honest. Did well. AJ Tracy, did well. Greg Under again, did pretty good. Bruno Mars, did alright. Light Yagami, did his job. Trump, didn't really do much. Didn't have anything to do again. Edward didn't get subbed on. Applestein didn't get subbed on. Gandhi had a red card. Mike Smith. Henry actually didn't get subbed on this match. Henry the second. It was a shit performance from pretty much everyone on that Sporting team. Fucking Nick Knowles, absolute shit. St. David didn't do anything. Joan of Arc didn't do fuck all. The King. I mean, how do you go from that man of the match to that shit? Tom Moore, absolute shit. So yeah, he was the best player, but Tom Moore, absolute crap. Martin Luther King did fuck all in the game. Dr. Phil, fuck all. Fucking DJ Khaled, shit. Bradley Walsh, terrible. Chris Tarrant, fuck all. Father Ted, absolute shit. Didn't have one side of the whole match, I don't think. Fucking shit. Absolute, utter shit from Father